In a quiet village on the outskirts of Delhi, a child was born, seemingly ordinary, until she began to speak. Not just baby talk, but full names, vivid memories, and details from a life she'd never lived. This is the real-life case of Shanti Devi, the girl who remembered her past life in terrifying detail, and what she said shook the world. It started when Shanti was just 3 years old. Instead of nursery rhymes, she spoke about a place called Mathura, a bustling city over 100 kilometers away, somewhere she had never been. She began referring to people her parents had never heard of. Kedarnath, my husband. I died after giving birth. Her parents were stunned. How could a toddler speak of things so precise, so adult, so heartbreaking? They thought it might be imagination or a trick. But the memories kept coming. She described a white 2-story house with wooden doors, a courtyard with a neem tree, and even a specific scar on her body where her past life's body had suffered before death. Her parents grew worried, then afraid. And then came the moment that changed everything. One day, Shanti looked her mother in the eyes and said, "Why did you marry someone else? My real husband is waiting for me in Mathura." That wasn't a child talking. That was someone else, speaking through her. Word spread. Neighbors, villagers, then city officials began to visit the house. They asked her questions, tried to confuse her, even tried to catch her lying. But Shanti never changed her story. She spoke of Lugdi Devi, the woman she claimed she used to be, a woman who had died years earlier, and in every detail, she was terrifyingly accurate. Lugdi had died 9 years ago in Mathura. Her husband's name was Kedarnath. She died during childbirth after complications from a cesarean surgery. She had a son, about 10 years old now. And the scariest part? Shanti not only knew all of this, she knew things only Kedarnath and Lugdi would know. Her story reached the newspapers, then the government, then Mahatma Gandhi himself. He was so intrigued that he arranged an official investigation team made up of doctors, psychologists, journalists, and even skeptics. They had one goal: prove if this girl was lying, or if something truly unexplainable was happening. In 1935, when Shanti was 9 years old, the team escorted her to Mathura to test her memory firsthand. What happened next left them speechless. As the train arrived in Mathura, no one gave her directions. But Shanti, without hesitation, led the team through the crowded streets. She walked directly to a house, Lugdi Devi's former home. She began to cry. "This is where I lived," she whispered. When a man stepped out, she ran to him. "Kedarnath," she cried. "Why did you remarry?" It was Kedarnath, Lugdi's widower. He was pale, trembling. And then Shanti said something that no stranger could have known. She called him by a nickname only Lugdi had ever used. She pointed out hidden compartments in the house, recited family secrets, even described a private conversation between Kedar and Lugdi during her final days. The team was shaken. And Kedar? He collapsed in tears. They brought in Lugdi's relatives. Shanti recognized all of them, by name. Then came the most emotional moment. She met Lugdi's son, now around 10 years old. The boy stood in confusion as Shanti ran to him. "My son," she cried, embracing him. "Mama's here." Witnesses described the reunion as spiritual, impossible, and heartbreaking. After extensive interviews, tests, and cross-questioning, the investigation concluded Shanti Devi was not lying. Her memories of a past life were genuine. Even the skeptics couldn't explain it. The final government report admitted there was no rational explanation. Reincarnation, they said, could not be ruled out. So, what happened to Shanti? She grew up, quiet, reserved. But she never stopped believing. She never denied her past. She never married, saying her heart belonged to Kedar, her husband from another life. Until her death in 1987, she maintained the same story. Word for word, emotion for emotion. And even on her deathbed, she whispered, "I hope I return again." Today, Shanti Devi's case is still cited by psychologists and spiritual researchers around the world. It remains one of the strongest cases of reincarnation ever recorded. No hypnosis, no coaching, no fraud, just memory. Memory from another life. So what does this mean for us? That death may not be the end. That the soul might carry more than just silence. And that somewhere, somehow, who we were might come looking for who we are. This is Dark Diaries, where the truth is far more terrifying than fiction.